Chancellor Angela Merkel's cabinet agreed a package of measures on Tuesday to help German towns cope with the influx of asylum seekers, as a poll showed her conservatives dipping to a one-year low on concerns about her handling of the crisis. Merkel has drawn criticism, especially among conservatives, for fueling the influx by effectively giving asylum seekers the green light to come to Germany. Towns and cities in Europe's biggest economy are struggling to cope with 800,000 refugees and migrants expected this year. German police said they had registered 5,380 people entering Germany illegally, up from 4,160 on Sunday. Acknowledging the scale of the problem, the cabinet agreed steps to provide more housing and support for unaccompanied minors, and to speed up processing of asylum applications as well as deporting those who are turned down. To cover next year's costs, Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble agreed to set aside €5 billion, $5.6 billion, in windfall income from this year's budget. The government announced last week it would pay 16 federal states €670 each month for every asylum seeker they take in, a total of about €4 billion. This year, it is doubling the amount available to €2 billion. Tackling the high numbers of refugees is a top priority for the German government. We want to and must master this huge challenge, said Schäuble. Merkel's government is struggling to cope with the practicalities of the influx and with the impact on society. The Chancellor's own popularity has taken a hit over her handling of the crisis, and an INSA poll published in Bild showed support for the Conservatives dipping 1 percentage point to 38.5%. Her Social Democrat, SPD, coalition partners were also down 1 point at 23.5%. The refugee crisis is causing problems above all for the Conservative camp, and the Grand Coalition is weaker than ever, INSA chief Herman Binker told Bild Daily. The Radical Left Party gained half a point to 10.5%, the same level as the Greens, who were up 1 point. The right-wing Alternative for Germany, AfD, and pro-business Free Democrats, FDP, were unchanged at 6% and 4% respectively. Germany has reintroduced border controls with EU neighbors to try to stem the flow after allowing in refugees who have crossed the continent.